Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another Bulletmarv video. So today I'm going to be doing my pickles video for September, so stuff that I've just picked up here, there and everywhere. But before I begin, on the 14th of October I will be going to the Play Expo in Manchester with my nephew and niece, so a lot of retro game stuff there, a lot of modern game stuff, a lot of indie devs, stuff like that there as well, so I'll be going with that with them like I do every year. We'll be recording some footage and obviously uploading that the day after on the 15th and showing you what I picked up there as well. So if you are going there, feel free to, if you see me there, come up, say hi, whatever. I'll be there pretty much most of the day, so anyway, with that all over with, let's start with what I've added to my collection in a narcissistic way to show off me spending money. So, let's start, let's just get a pile up. So, I'm going to quickly run through these because I picked up quite a lot and there's an interesting story with one of them which I just want to bear in mind for people who are also having the same problem. But, so I picked up these three, can't really play them on my old style telly because it's got a flat panel so it doesn't really work well with sync or with it. So, but I got Time Crisis Project Titan, Point Blank 2 and the original Point Blank from the PlayStation 1, so stuff that I did need in my collection. Point Blank 1 and 2, I had a lot of fun with them. Time Crisis Project Titan, never played it, so hopefully if I can, you know, maybe later on I might get a TV that actually works, but I like my Bang & Olufsen at the moment because it's beautiful, but I might be able to give them a try, see how that is. But yeah, Point Blank 2, really fun, arcade style light gun games, and also Point Blank you did have the adventure, which was like an RPG style game built in as well, which was kind of cool, like use the gun to move around and then you random encounters, so they'd ask you to do a certain task, you receive XP and stuff like that as well, so overall, pretty cool game. But yeah, pick them up, so I've got some more to show you. Got quite a lot of, well, got one PS2 game and a few original Xbox ones. So I'll start off with the PS2 one. So I picked up Tony Hawk's American Wasteland from Charity Shop. Really enjoy this game. It's brilliant, it's great to play. Probably one of the best soundtracks in any Tony Hawk's game, especially with this having like punk covers, well, covers of punk songs and stuff like that, so done by bands like My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Alkaline Trio, Emmanuel, Census Fail, Rise Against, stuff like that as well, Pennywise, all on here. Best soundtrack in any game, I'm having a lot of fun playing it. Picked up a few Xbox games, so Kingdoms Under Fire Heroes, can't go wrong with that. Destroy All Humans, look forward to getting into this, it looks like a quirky little game. Ghost Recon, Highland Thunder, I like the Ghost Recon games, find them quite fun, weirdly, even though they're the most drab and boring games ever, but I do enjoy them. And then I got Knight of the Temple Eternal Crusade, so this is I've played a bit of this, it's like an action RPG setting, it's all sword based and stuff like that. It's pretty good actually. Once I can be able to get some footage I might put some up on YouTube, but worth getting actually, a pretty underrated gem is this. And the last one that I got is a game that I'm absolutely loving at the moment, and this is a true hidden gem. Curse, the Eye of Isis. And again, really good Resident Evil style game, great setting at Victorian London, and you fight like zombies and like, it's so good, it is so good. Such a good game. Next lot, let's show some Sega, shall we? So these lot I picked up off eBay, so Nickelodeon's Real Monsters. I picked this up on eBay. I thought I'll give it a try. Really fun action platformer. With this, you get to choose from the main three characters from the TV show, and you can switch from them whenever within the level. And each one's got an ability that might actually help with the level as well. So where to go, getting ledges, stuff like that as well. Again, a lot of fun in that one. I got Clockwork Knight as well for the Sega Saturn. Been meaning to get this for a while actually, but the digitised sprites don't really hold up well, but it's still a fun game, fun little action platformer, or puzzle platformer even. What is weird on this, though, playing through it against first boss, it's like some baby doll thing with, it's wearing a suit and it's got a top hat, and it's actually quite creepy as that first boss in this game. If you haven't picked it up, I recommend getting it. Actually, it's worthwhile and it's reasonably cheap as well. But again, real happy to get hold of them. Next one that I got is Sonic Jam. So this has Sonic 1, 2, 3, Sonic & Knuckles, as well as Sonic Jam, which is a 3D adventure, well, a 3D Sonic. More or less proof of concept for what later will become Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast. So we're planning to release a 3D Sonic game on the Sega Saturn. Decided not to with the Dreamcast coming up, but again, worth getting. It's nice to have them all, you know, all on there. And actually, it's graphically still the same. You just got CD audio sound out of it as well, so sounds better, but game's more or less the same. And the next thing I picked up was, let me get them. I picked up 2 VGA boxes. Now you're probably wondering why I picked up 2. Because I was having problems with a blue tint of the screen. It wasn't showing any other colour apart from blue. And I was like, what's going on here? So try different cables, try different tellers, still same problem. Right, it's gotta be somewhere. So I thought it might be the box at first, so I picked up a replacement, and this is the better one out of the 2, but I haven't put this in, and I'll explain why in a moment. But this is the better one anyway. This is by Red Ant. This is obviously, you know, you've got your switch there like you do on most of them. You've got your composite signals there where your RCA, so left, right audio, your composite video and your S video as well. If you are running S video, then this will just go into sync on composite. You've got a sound card in and speaker out, and you've got a monitor in and VGA in as well. So you can. So this was meant when you've hooked up your computer, this would hook in through everything, and that way you could use the same sound, stuff like that as well. And that way you don't have to worry about, you know, messing around with certain things. But this is one of the better ones. I'm only using one of the cheap ones, the ones that come in the silver case. You can get more expensive ones as well from, I can't remember, I think it's Barabros or something like that. As well, where you can get real good high quality, specially made ones. They're relatively new plumbers. They do take a while to make, obviously being placed to order, like your place to order sort of thing. But the reason why I got 2, because I said I was on from the blue thing, so I'm thinking, going for everything for art with a box. No, it wasn't. It was the Dreamcast. What happened was, the red and the green pins, which are like the last 2, they're bent upwards, so I wasn't getting any pick, so that's why I was only getting blue one. So as soon as I figured that out, we were like, right, take onto the boat, you know, fettle away over it, get them back right, get them straightened out. Then we kept trying it with the old one. Once it fit, I don't want to put this one in, because this one is very tight, so I don't need to bend the pins, so I will be looking for a replacement Dreamcast console so I can use the better box. But at the moment, VGA on the Dreamcast is single-handedly the greatest thing ever. I mean, the quality, the image quality of it is amazing. It's night and day better than, like, you know, S-Video or Composite or even RF. Well, obviously RF is terrible, never use RF. And don't really use Composite unless you really have to, but if you're watching this in the UK, you've got SCART, you'll be fine. But yeah, I mean, games like Soul Calibur look absolutely gorgeous on it. Shenmue, oh my god. I almost jizzed in my pants because Shenmue and VGA is like so good looking, and I even tried some of the Japanese fighting games that I've got, which are all 2D styled, and oh, it is so sharp. It's like pixel perfect sharp, it's beautiful, real bright vibrant colours, screen's properly aligned, I think I'm like, this is pretty damn amazing to be honest. But yeah, for anyone who's got a Dreamcast and sees like you know, RCA stuff like that, you know, the composite cables, get a VGA box. They're relatively cheap, especially the silver ones. They're about like maybe 25 quid new on Amazon. This one is a bit more of an expensive one, but I got this a good deal online. You can still get them though reasonably cheap online. But make sure you're using a box, don't get the cable, just the Dreamcast VGA cables from China. They don't work that well. But yeah, recommend getting one. Also make sure you're using like Utopia or Codebreaker to force boot into VGA with some games, because some games do have it, they just didn't put the bootloader in so it would boot into VGA, and some games don't support it but should run fine through the box anyway. So again, very happy to get hold of this. But yeah, if you're having problems though with like only one colour showing, check the pins on the back. I know it sounds obvious now, but it took me about nearly a week to think of, oh yeah, until I looked at the pin out. And the colours are the last two on the far side, so the last three pins are blue, green, red. So you'll be able to see which one's bent from what colour's showing up. But anyway, that's that. Again, very happy to get hold of this though. I'm going to be hooking it up when I get another Dreamcast. And that's it really. Yeah, so apart from going to Play Expo next month on the 14th, which I look forward to seeing you all there if anyone comes up and says hi. Yeah, that's been my pickups for this month. So, if you like this video, like it, feel free to leave a comment section below. You know, what games have you got recently? What games would you recommend, like, you know, on the Saturn or the Dreamcast? What games do you think look beautiful on Dreamcast VGA, or are you interested in it? Feel free to put something in that comment section. I'm trying to gameplay videos playing through Command & Conquer, having a bit of problems with that, really, because the program that I'm using keeps stopping and then don't finalise recording. But yeah, I've been Bulletmarv. Feel free to like this video, like it, dislike it if you dislike it. Feel free to share this video on social media, and feel free to subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, or you want to see the videos from Play Expo next month as well, and just to get notifications when I am updating, because I don't update often or in a timely fashion. It's just whenever I feel like it as such. But yeah, I've been Bulletmarv, and as I say at the end of every video, keep on gaming.